I have a confession to make. I used to love Black History Month. Now, I love history in general, and I particularly liked learning about Black history, and I still do. I think in my youth, I was looking for the key to why racism exists. In my youth, I think I saw history as an amazing tool where society could learn from its mistakes and not make the same mistake over and over and over and over. Now I'm fully aware that history repeats itself, and while society has a very hard time learning from its mistakes. Spoiler alert, I never did find the key to racism, just a bunch of superior white men who were drunk on power. Putting others down. In the case of racism's history, seeing non-white men as being less than. The ideals of racial differences were created to justify the slavery of Black and Indigenous folks. And usually science was used to do this. Now, we can't blame science, but we can certainly blame the idiot white man who used it to spread their bullshit beliefs. They lived in a society where they could speak thoughts that they had in their heads, and other people would believe it or take it as fact. It is amazing to me that people could see themselves as so superior that they could collectively be so dumb. Leaving aside the horrific and appalling behavior of many white people during history, we can come to today's horrific and appalling behavior of many white people toward BIPOC humans. I think as a society, we need to do better about discussing the collective trauma of Black people and make it an everyday conversation. The celebrating of Black history once a year during what is the shortest month of the year isn't enough anymore. We need to make these talks about anti-racism and historical trauma of Black people, most importantly, how this has allowed for racism, police brutality, and white supremacy, just to name a few things, to still be an issue that plague and cause the deaths of Black people. We may think we've come a long way from having whites-only places. Just because the signs are gone doesn't mean the attitudes have changed. We all need to take a good, hard look at ourselves and what we allow to happen around us. We can no longer let Uncle Jerry or Grandma Karen use racist language. I don't care if they're 87 years old. You are never too old to learn and grow as a human being and then act better towards other human beings. We need to start calling out any act of racism, be it jokes that your friends tell, jokes. Racist comments your dad makes while driving, or even self-correcting your biases that have been drilled into your subconscious since birth. No more excuses. Fuck racism. For me, this looks like reading books by Black people about Black experiences, watching videos where people again talk about their Black experiences and how it is to live in this society as a Black man, woman, trans person, non-binary person. We need to do better to be allies to BIPOC humans in our lives, but also on the planet. It's no longer acceptable to be a non-racist. You need to be anti-racist and hold yourself and anyone else in your life accountable for their racist actions. It's time to learn and grow so we can all be better humans to the other humans on this planet, and that means all humans. Thank you, and remember, I love you.